gameplays.
Oh, we got a good question. Just came up on chat there.
What do we think of Nunu?
No.
Those that I can throw in / Jolly can throw in the oven, and we can walk away for 5 minutes.
What about you, Draven? What's your favorite cookie?
Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle.
There you go.
Good sugar cookie. Just always does it for me.
Do you think Boise State should replay games and do VODs on stream? No.
What?
No. I don't want.
Draven with his patented one-word answer.
Do you ever watch reruns of your favorite show? Then why wouldn't you throw on reruns of your favorite game? Come on now.
I mean, I have no problem doing highlights, but I don't want people to scout us.
Okay, that brings up a very interesting conversation as far as scouting is concerned. So you're upset when people hide who they play and what they do.
That's different.
No, that's exactly the same. How do you,
that's way different. Okay, no, you
Floor
have
is
to go first.
yours.
No,
Floor
you
is
go
yours.
first. I interrupted you. I apologize. You go first.
No. At this point, if you have a bunch of information on a team, then yeah, you should be able to do better. But how many times have you walked into a situation in which you have all of the information and then get dumpstered because you spent all of this time looking at, oh my goodness, they're going to play Zaya Rakan, and then they hit you with the Dinger Sona? Like, how many times, like, is it really a matter of how much information, or is it the mechanical skill, the team cohesion, and just general knowing of how to play the game? It has nothing to do with what your opponent is playing, but rather how you and your team work as a cohesive unit and the overall.
So what's the question?
Is it really that big of a deal to have your opponent's OPGG and what they're going to play and what they're going to ban out?
Absolutely.
Is it really that pivotal? Then go. Explain to me why that is so pivotal.
Well, of course, if you're going to walk into a game where they main Nocturne, like for example right here, and he's going to main Nocturne jungle, plays at 60% with like a 200 wins under his belt.
Right.
Wouldn't you want to ban that guy first out? You could. It doesn't matter. You could pick your #1 pick. You could do all the counters in the world. But that guy has a 200 wins on it with a 60% win rate. That guy will dominate regardless of what you do.
Well, then you better find a counter pick at that point, then shouldn't you?
Hence, having the OPGGs to know that Nocturne is going. We need to get a counter pick going.
That's
for that
part of the game, though. It's the wild card. It's how you play the game. It's not the champions you pick. It's not.
It's a mix.
It is a mix, but that wasn't the question. The question is, if somebody hides their stuff, does that make them a better player, a better team member than the other guy?
What?
And the answer is no. The answer is a definitive and absolute 100% no. If you go into a game hoping to God that your OPGG is what saves you, you are already putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Hey,
you have zero confidence.
But having it helps pick what drafts we're going to do, helps pick what games we want.
But hiding it is not going to help you.
It's not that hiding the OPGs. Our OPGs are
So
on
that's
our
what I'm
website.
saying. In VOD review.
The VOD review is giving away our practice tactics that we don't want other teams to know. There's a reason why we're the top 5 university of our esports program. We hide a lot of stuff that we do. Nevada has a really good program because they also hide a lot of the stuff that we do. UC Irvine hides a lot of what they're doing. What are you doing?
I'm just looking at your last season's worth of games in which you can see each and every one of those things you just talked about. Your vision placement, the champions you play. So why wouldn't you have replays?
Hey guys, it's National Cookie Day, by the way.
You have to understand that I'm also coming from a StarCraft background where we binge watch our opponent replays. You watch 20 replays for that one build difference, and it's a phenomenal big difference. There's a huge difference. And when you watch replays versus when you don't, when you scout out your opponent when you don't, there's a reason why we have certain builds for certain picks, certain item builds, certain directions, certain ward placements, based off how often they're in the jungle, how often they're going to gank. All these things build out.
Sounds like you need to start working on what's the word I'm looking for? Reactive playstyles, then.
Reactive playstyles also goes into it, but you can only react to it if we get encounter with those reactions.
You cannot be frustrated at a team for hiding their OPGGs and then say, oh, I don't want them to watch our replays.
Nevada go watch our replays all day. They have it all. This is a different. That is a different discussion. Hiding the OPGGs for a team that we invited to our facility is different than not broadcasting every game or not having, because we have to remember we do 200, if not 300 games offline.
Oh, right. I'm just throwing it out there. I think you guys should do replays. I absolutely think you should do replays.
So enough about replays. Let's get to